I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee.
So, what up my peeps? Matrix Native here. Before we get on with the video today, I just want to give big happy birthdays to our boy, Alabama Cowboy 97. I actually thought your birthday was today the 17th, but as I just checked my records, it was actually the 15th. And I know I promised you a big shout out on one of my videos about your birthday. So here it is, 2 days late, but better late than never, as they say. We're going to go ahead and dive into a little special air service, also known as the British SAS. Let's not confuse this. I know that when I talk about the SAS with non-military types, they get it confused with the Australian Special Air Service Regiment. They are actually completely different, although they have the same mission, right? But let's not get the British SAS confused with the Australian SAS Regiment, right? SASR, they would call it, and that build will be coming up soon. So what we're going to do is dig into it. All I can tell you that I know of SAS is basically we used to infill and exfil them. I know that they worked with the unit, aka Delta Force. I know that they had many missions together that we would infill them and exfil them from said mission. And really that's about it. The Delta Boys and SAS, yeah, they keep it really, really quiet on operations and actually how to get selected for one of these pipe swinging units. Actually, I don't know as much as I know about our boys in Delta. I actually tried out for Delta, and yes, your boy Matrix Native, although I scored pretty much at the top of my class as far as physical requirements, PT, physical training, they looked for, I don't know what they look for actually in Delta. And with that being said, I really couldn't tell you what SAS looks for. I know it helps to be bilingual. I know obviously in any special operations type unit, you must be in extraordinary physical shape. And a lot of people think that, you know, I'm going to work out hard, you know, with weights and stuff. Actually, I know for a fact that a lot of your guys are more like triathlete builds, you know what I'm saying? Not that you don't have like the Hulks in your unit, but I'm just saying that a lot goes in to being selected for the unit, aka Delta, or the SAS. So with that being said, my peeps, let's go ahead and get on with the video. And just, I want to mention that the SAS was founded in 1941 as a regiment and later reconstituted as a corps in 1950. The unit undertakes a number of roles, including covert reconnaissance, counterterrorism, and direct action hostage rescue. Just remember that the SAS, what separates them really from our boys in Delta, they both do high rescue hostage situations, as well as the SAS actually does long range reconnaissance patrols, which Delta does not really do the whole LRP thing. So anyway, my peeps, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Enjoy, my peeps.
And the window just blew apart, and the 4 guys came through, you know, all dressed like almost like frogmen almost. And through the mask they were saying, stay there, don't move.
Okay, my peeps, let's get on with the build. First, on a side note, on a sidebar, Your Honor, I do want to say, my peeps, that I am really trying to stay true to the every other day upload. Today I worked 13 hours. I helped one of my peeps basically drop seed today. Then I went to the golf course. You know, I'm a superintendent actually. A lot of my followers know that, but just so you guys know. So it's been a long day, and really I didn't feel like editing today. But for my peeps, I am really gonna try this season to stay on an every other day upload, like I mentioned a couple of videos ago. Okay. So I hope you appreciate it. I know you appreciate it, and I appreciate you, and that's why I'm going to try to stay on this schedule. Last year, during golf season, I actually uploaded every Friday, but let's go. So, as usual, back or select on your button. Oh, before that, hey, you know what time it is, my peeps. You know what time it is. Go ahead and pull that 10 out, pack it down, and let's put in one of these sweet dips. Nice dipski Today, as usual, I'm dipping the Copenhagen Snuff, baby, silver lid. But I don't care if you dip freaking mint pouches. Go ahead and load one up, boys, and let's get into it. As usual, we're going to hit a loadout, edit appearance. Head, again, this is all optional, guys. So my peeps, facial hair, as always, we're going to go clean shaven, unlike my boy, Shut Up Dad. Not meaning to dig on him. However, SAS, I really don't know. When I've ever worked with SAS, which really wasn't, you know, a hot second at most, they were clean shaven, is all I can tell you. So, facial hair, we're going to go clean shaven. Hair, we're going to go with the Warhawk, boys. As usual, my peeps, the Warhawk. Hair color brown, because that's what I got. And keep it, you know, nice and high and tight. Ranger cut, as always. And then your scars, facial details, really up to you. All this is optional. Like I said, you're not really going to see the face in this loadout. Okay, body details, let's get with it. Eye black, you know, it's really up to you if you want to wear whatever. But it really doesn't matter because, again, you're not going to see your face on this build. Staying true to a lot of terrorist, hostage rescue, pipe swingers, you usually have your face covered. Again, tattoos, right, Santa Maria, left. Today, I'll be going with the battle flag and eagle. Clothes. And let me know, peeps, if you can find a dark top that really fits the SAS anti-terrorist, please let me know. But this is my build, and this is what I'm sticking to. So let's go with the light hunting jacket. We're going to put that in black. Vest, we're going to be going with the Malay, the Mali, however you want to pronounce it. And we're going to be putting that in multicam black. And I love the extended rounds that it shows up front. The only thing that I sort of don't like about this on this particular build is the tape. I think that's tape right there. Yeah, I feel like that's more for the CBs, you know, engineer type, but you never know, you know, it could be deck cord. Let's just pretend it's deck cord. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and equip that in multicam black. Pants, we're going, again, I really like these Cry Precision Combat pants. However, you know, why do they always got to be muddy? That's the thing with this. Everything's always got, you know, mud on it. And anyways, it fits the build. So let's go. Cry Precision Combat, and we're going to put that in black, my peeps. Footwear, we're going to go with the hiking shoes. We're going to equip those in black. Ghillie suit, obviously none. Accessories, let's go. Let's go accessorize. So, for the eyewear, we're going to be going with the Bullet Ant goggles, basically the BAGs, and I think it fits the build. You know, for some reason, I'm liking these goggles, right? I've never actually worn them, but they're pretty sweet, though. And they are necessary for different debris you might run into, running into a hot room, if you know what I'm saying. So, we're going to equip those in black. Face wear, we're going to be wearing the balaclava. And yeah, I think it definitely fits the anti-terrorist, counter-terrorism whole loadout for sure. Obviously, that's why it doesn't matter really what you equip your face with, because the last thing a Tango is going to see is not your face, just some masked man taking you out, letting you go to wherever or whatever you believe in. So anyway, my peeps, we're going to equip that in black. Headwear, we're going to go with a polar fleece beanie, and we'll equip that in black as well. Headsets, we're going to go with headset C. As always, I like the slender look of the headset C, in my opinion. Actually, A is not a bad choice, but we're going to go ahead and go with C. I like the slim, just a slim whole feeling in it. Actually, you could actually go with the earpiece as well. I think it would fit the build as well, but you sort of look a little like a cone head, if you know what I'm saying. Actually, just put it in headset C, my peeps, staying true to the build, and go ahead and equip that in black. Handwear, as always, Oakley Pilots, for no specific reason other than their PA, and we're gonna equip those in black as well, my peeps. Okay, the rucksack. We won't be wearing a rucksack because, again, this is pretty much a hostage rescue build, staying true to the SAS, and unfortunately, they won't let you equip nothing. So we're going to go with the camelback, and we're going to go ahead and equip that in multicam black. Patches, I wouldn't blame you if you got it open. I don't have it open. I wouldn't really equip it anyway. No offense to the people that want to equip the Union Jack. So R9 for me. Well, let's roll, my peeps. We're going to go ahead. And my peeps, you know, here's the deal with this, okay? I try to make the builds whereas if you're day one noob, you'll be able to equip it, right? It's not that I don't have these unlocked. Trust me, I can unlock them in a hot second. But I do like this MPX or the MP7. But again, if you have the MPX open, I would go ahead and equip that actually. But again, the reason, really, honestly, the reason that I equip the MP5 in so many builds, besides it being a, you know, a badass weapon, especially for, you know, close quarter engagements, is the simple fact that I want somebody with level 1 to come in and be able to pretty much do any of my builds. And that's why we're going to stick with the MP5, my peeps. Go ahead and go into the paint presets. This time around, we got it going on the ATAX LE. I think this is a pretty sweet camo for this build, I feel. You know, I mean, we could always just go with the usual. We could actually black it out, but to me, this camo fits this build perfectly. So go ahead and equip that. In parts, we're going to go with, actually, the extended buttstock. Oh my God, here we go again. Again, we're going to go with the extended buttstock, right, instead of the folded buttstock, because the extended buttstock actually gives you a lot more accuracy and handling, and that's why we're going to go on it, my peeps. Remember, we will use this particular loadout for hostage rescue. As I stated in the intro, SAS does actually do a lot of LRP missions, you know, long-range reconnaissance patrols. However, you know, for this build, maybe I'll do them with a lurcher LRP loadout, but for this case, we're going to go with hostage rescue, you know, high intensity, and you will want the extended buttstock, and we'll go ahead and put that in black. Haha, I said it that time. Scope, I was messing around with the Russian red dot because, my peeps, if you equip it, you can actually depress right on your D-pad, and it will also give you a different sight aperture targeting reticle. We're going to go ahead. I was messing around with the Russian red dot. Maybe you want to, but as always, we're going to go with a panoramic. And really, it's just, I like to see, for one, it has a little magnification to it. And you can also see everything out of your peripheral, where the Russian red dot, you got to focus on that little circle. Whereas the panoramic, you've got quite the sight aperture to focus on. I'm going to put that in black. Trigger, full auto semi, it's the only choice we got. Magazine, we're going to put the Extendo 30 clip. We're going to go ahead and load that up. If you got the 20, go ahead and throw it in. But as usual, just be cool on the trigger finger with any weapon that has 20 rounds in it. They go quick, my peeps. So we're going to go ahead and put that in black. Underbarrel, one of my favorite underbarrel attachments, shift short angle grip. Used it and love it. And we're going to go ahead and put that in black. Plus, there's not a whole lot of kick, and you'll understand why I'm saying that for our secondary. So we're going to go ahead and put that in black. Rail, go ahead and use the laser 3 dot. Not going to say it. I know you're waiting for me to say it, but I'm not going to say it. Ugh. So barrel, we're going to go with the standard barrel this time. Again, like I just mentioned, if you go with the long barrel, look how you're handling. Yeah, your range goes up, but you're handling, and you're actually just a hair, but your handling drops way down when you go with the long barrel. And for this loadout being basically, you know, hostage rescue, we're going to go ahead and equip the standard barrel. So if you don't have the long barrel unlocked, no worries, my peeps, no worries. We're going to go with the standard barrel again. It improves your handling so much opposed to the long barrel. So standard barrel, we're going to go ahead and put that in black. Back in black. I hate to say it. What you know about that? Okay, muzzle. obviously, we're going to go ahead and hit the suppressor, and this time around, we're actually going to keep it on the flat black. We're going to go ahead, as usual, and hit the stock muzzle, but I ain't hating you if you actually equip the suppressor on this loadout. But I'm going to go ahead and equip the stock muzzle in black. All right, my peeps, secondary. I know this is going to surprise a lot of people here. We're going to go with the SASG-12, affectionately referred to as the sausage, baby. Let's just go ahead and rock the sausage. This is a beast weapon. However, you know, I always got to comment up on something, how I feel Ubisoft could have improved things, right? Now, to me, I just don't even know why they didn't put in the Sega, right? Why didn't they not put in the SA1GA? I don't get it, but however, it's not for me to get, right? So we're going to go with the sausage here. Now, a couple of things that you want to know. First, let's get on with the paint preset. I surprised you again, didn't I? We're going to put this in blue-gray, my peeps. So we're going to be carrying two different camos today on our loadouts, right? We're going to go ahead and put this in the blue-gray. Go to parts, stock. Obviously, you only got one choice. So we will be putting this with the stock buttstock, and we're going to go ahead and equip that in black. Scope. Yeah, I surprised you again, didn't I? We're going to go with the polymer sights because with this bad boy comes out, that means the shit has totally hit the fan, my peeps. And all you're doing is just firing, and there's no time to actually scope in, if you know what I'm saying. I know. You're like, I can't believe this is probably one of the first times, my peeps, that you will not see me use the panoramic. But we're going to go ahead and put the polymer iron sights in. So we're going to do that, and as well as equip that in black. Trigger, only one way this bad boy goes. Rock and roll, baby. Ain't noise pollution. Let's go. Full auto semi. Go ahead. Now this is what just trips me out. Trips me out, my peeps. 30 rounds. You can put 30 rounds in this bad boy. In real life, basically I carry the Benelli M4 Super 90, which is 7+1, so 7 in the 1 in the pipe. However, this is crazy to me. 30 rounds. If you had this or you were carrying the Sega, basically with my Benelli, how I used to do it was stack my rounds, right? And basically I might put in, let's say I'd go 2 double-aught to come out, wound them, and then I might, you know, back that up with 2 slugs, or I might put in, you know, the incendiary round first, and then come out with double-aught. You get the point. You can stack up. You can stack it up, peeps, with any shotgun. Any shotgun. Winchester, freaking Spaz. It doesn't matter. The Spaz 12, whatever. It doesn't matter. You can, in real life, as you, I'm sure know, you can stack shotguns with the ammo any way you feel or any way you choose, depending on what the mission dictates. However, we're going to go ahead and go with the 30. I mean, I don't even know how people could compete against 30 freaking rounds of shotgun ammo. I just don't know, but we're going to go ahead and put that in black. If you don't have 30, go ahead and throw the 10, the extended 10 in, or obviously the 5. But that 5, I don't even know what to say. I feel like you should really open the extended 10 or the 30 round. But we're going to go ahead and throw that in black, but I'd hate to be on the receiving end. So for the grip, we're going to go ahead and go with the foregrip V4. And basically this is why. Look at the handling, okay? If we go with the V3, it drops down. V2, it drops down even more. Even though you do, I'll give it, you do, you know, increase your accuracy. But like I said, if you pull this bad boy out, even though it's like 8 times the size of our pipe swinger, yeah, you know, it's time. It's time, my peeps. It's time. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So we're going to go ahead and put the foregrip V4 for the specific reason we want the handling with this Widowmaker, basically. So we're going to go ahead and throw that in black. The barrel, we're going to go ahead and put the standard barrel on. Again, who cares? We're not using the sausage to snipe. Who gives an F about the range, honestly? I sure don't. So when this comes out, go ahead, equip the standard barrel, because when this comes out, my peeps, you're in the shit and you're just throwing lead. So we're going to put that in black. Muzzle, obviously, stock muzzle. If you got the compensator unlocked, go ahead and throw that bad boy on suppressor. It might look cool, but there is absolutely no reason to put a suppressor on the shotgun, because when the shotty comes out, baby, it's about business. So we'll go ahead and equip that in black as well, my peeps. And that is, I'm almost speechless. 30 freaking rounds. You know what I mean? And if you stack them, like I said, you know, throwing a couple of double aughts, throwing some slugs, you know, come out with it firing 2 incendiaries. I mean, let's just go. That's really all I got to say about that, except that it looks like 8 times the freaking size of our dude. And I don't know, my peeps. I guess it should, though. I mean, this is one, I'm almost speechless about this weapon. I mean, I'm almost speechless about it. That's all I got to say about that. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and go with the P227. Again, if you have the M1911, as always, I'm going to get on here one night when I'm actually rested up and I'm actually wanting to stream and stuff. Invite a couple of you peeps in, and if you don't have the M1911, like I don't, but that's a story for another time, I guess, or you can watch my Cav Scout video and you'll understand I had it, but I don't have it anymore. So we're going to go ahead and equip the P227. I was going to equip the Deagle, but after caring a little bit with this loadout, it just didn't feel right to me. So we're going to go with the 227. That's going to be 15 in the clip, 1 in the chamber, my peeps. As always, frag grenade. I still haven't got my quantity up on that, but I want to, and I also want to unlock the flash grenade. But as always, you got to carry the flare gun. So my peeps, like I said, I want to unlock the flash grenade as well. And what I want you to do is leave your Xbox One gamer tag or your PS4 gamer tag in the comments below. And the next time I'm on, we'll stream, we'll get together, we'll do some unlocks like the flash grenade, basically Colt Commander, freaking M1911, and we're going to go ahead and unlock some stuff. And if I don't make it on, you guys see each other's gamer tags in the comments, go ahead and hook each other up, man. Let's do this. Come on, that's what like fam's all about, right, my peeps? So that will be the loadout for the British SAS. Let's freaking go. So my peeps, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and you know what? I gotta leave you. I gotta leave you, my peeps, with this bad boy. So, you know what to do. Have an amazing day today, an amazing day tomorrow. I hope yesterday was amazing for you, and I'm still don't gotta reload, my peeps. Oh, come on, really? And then I'm gonna die. So, my peeps, you know what to do. Tell all your friends, hey, thanks, brother. Live, live, live. And snipe the like, snipe the sub. Tell all your friends about my channel. I'd certainly appreciate it. If you're new around here, please go ahead and subscribe. It'd help me out, because that's how we roll.
Dreaming big, town is small, and it's going down. All I need is a microphone, I'm headed for the crown, y'all. Call me whack, call me weak, they'll never blow. Memphis bleak, they know like the radio that Henderson was meant. Deadly. I'm on these tracks, just like Thomas, I'm the truth, just being honest. Y'all a bunch of Martin and Anthony's, yeah, that's prima donnas. Wayne Brady, they know the deal. Henderson just showing.